They say mirrors only reflect what's in front of them. But what if they hold something darker, something alive? Tonight, you'll hear a chilling true story reported by a family in Ohio, one that still keeps them awake at night. Watch closely, and after this, you'll never look at your own reflection the same way again. It was the summer of 2003 when the Williams family moved into a modest two-story house in a quiet Ohio neighborhood. The house was old, built in the 1940s, but it felt cozy, at least at first. The father, Mark, noticed one odd feature though. Nearly every room had a large mirror. Antique, heavy, with frames that looked almost hand-carved. At first it was just decoration, but within a few weeks, their 8-year-old daughter, Emily, began acting strangely. She would spend long minutes staring into the bathroom mirror, whispering softly as if she was having a conversation. When her mother asked who she was talking to, Emily smiled and said, "The girl in the mirror. She looks just like me, but she's not me." The parents brushed it off as imagination. Kids invent friends all the time. But soon, small details started piling up. One night, after Emily finished brushing her teeth, her mother noticed something disturbing. The mirror was fogged up, but there hadn't been any hot water running, and in that fog were handprints, small child-sized handprints. When she touched the glass, the prints were on the inside. As the weeks went by, Emily became more withdrawn. She avoided playing outside, choosing instead to sit in front of mirrors for hours. Sometimes her parents would hear her giggling, other times crying. When they asked what was wrong, she whispered, "She's angry today. She says I need to come with her." The family grew uneasy, but the turning point came late one night around 3 a.m. Mark woke up to a loud crash. Running to the bathroom, he froze. The mirror above the sink was shattered, shards scattered across the floor, and in the middle of the glass stood Emily barefoot, staring at her reflection in the broken pieces. Her eyes looked empty, cold. When he scooped her up, she whispered in a voice that didn't sound like hers, "She says I belong to her now." Terrified, the family called in a local pastor to bless the home. For a short while, things calmed down, but the relief didn't last. Weeks later, Emily's older brother reported something chilling. While brushing his teeth, he swore he saw Emily's reflection in the bathroom mirror, even though she was asleep in her room. Her reflection stood there, smiling, while his own reflection didn't move at all. After that night, the family covered every mirror in the house with blankets. They even tried removing them completely, but sometimes, late at night, they would still hear faint tapping, like fingernails against glass, coming from underneath the covers. Emily refused to talk about the girl in the mirror ever again. Whenever anyone asked, she would shake her head violently and say, "If I talk about her, she'll come back." To this day, the Williams family lives without mirrors. When guests visit, they always ask why the house feels so empty, why every reflective surface is hidden. The family never explains. They just warn people not to bring mirrors inside. And Emily? She's grown up now. She's 27, and she still refuses to look into a mirror alone. She says sometimes, when she accidentally catches her reflection, she sees another face smiling back, a face that isn't hers. So, and what do you think? Are mirrors just glass, or are they gateways, windows to something darker, something waiting for us to look too long? Tell me in the comments, have you ever seen something strange in a reflection? And remember, the next time you stare into a mirror, don't blink. Subscribe for more terrifying true stories every week, if you're brave enough.